Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2020 Sckc Digital Trivia Night. Despite COVID, it's so great to be able to digitally gather with you all over the internet. Firstly, I must apologise for the low resolution of the stream. We did try 1080p in our test streams and they did not quite work as intended. But just to say thank you so much for joining tonight. One of the best things about our usual trivia nights is the you guys gathering at your tables with spreads of delicious food that I get to steal. And so unfortunately we can't do that this year, but this year I do encourage you to upload photos of your gatherings tonight, whether it is digitally or in person, to the hashtag Sckc Digital Trivia. I'll have a look at that. All right, chat's going crazy. I will upload those. Have a look at those pictures during the night, and my favorite photos. I do have some pretty cool prizes to give out, so please do that. The second best thing about our trivia nights is that we do get to support a really awesome cause. So for those of you who don't know what Southern Cross Kids Camp is about, basically we take a group of about between 30 and 35 primary school age kids who come from backgrounds of abuse, neglect, and abandonment, and we take them away for 5 days, basically love on them all week, with just the goal of giving them a week of happy memories. It's an organisation I've been volunteering with for about 5 years now, and I've done, I want to say 13 camps. That could be incorrect. But it's a really special part of my life. So thank you guys for taking the time out tonight. If you can, I would really encourage you to contribute financially. The link I'll post in chat in a minute. But you can either make a one-off donation to Sckc Camp, or if you would love to, you can sponsor Child Monthly for as little as $5 a month, so which I think is a pretty good deal. So the way tonight will work is I will present the trivia via PowerPoints and then some video. You guys will enter the forms into the Google form, into the answers, I should say, into the Google form, and during the breaks I will tally the scores. I have been asked for an explanation by my father on how to use a Google form. It is quite simple. I'll give a hint. The first category for that is literature. You put in your team name. That's pretty simple. This goes without saying that... Oh, I just moved myself. That goes without saying, I should say. Let's keep the team names appropriate. So you chuck in your team name and then you type what you think the answers are. And at the end, you click submit. It's pretty simple. I'll give you like a 1 or 2 minute warning on when I'm going to close those forms. So other than that, I'll hide that one once again. It's pretty simple. Answer the questions in the form, click submit. You guys get it? It's trivia. Let's not cheat. The prize really isn't worth it. I did my best to come up with questions that you can't Google, but you can still. But just don't do it. Don't cheat. Don't be that guy. Otherwise, if the answers are wrong, oh well, I don't care. It's for the kids. Like I said, we are going to start literature. So I'll give you a minute to open that form, and then I will start briefly. Let's go to... All right. I'm just going to keep my own chat. If anyone's not ready, type it in the chat. If you don't have the forms, let me know as soon as possible. I agree, Joe. No cheating. All right. Thanks, Sam. Don't do it, fam. That's good. I'm glad you guys are on board with the no cheating rule. That's great. All right. I'm going to start in about 30 seconds. So do tell me in chat if you haven't got the form ready. This is also the first time in Southern Cross Sckc Trivia history that we are letting you guys come up with your own team names. So don't let me down. Let's get some good ones. What's the hashtag again? I can let you know. The hashtag is Sckc Digital Trivia. Actually, I'll type that in the chat for you. How about that? Sckc Digital. Oh, there you go, Marty. Marty beat me. Good job, Milk. All right, I think we are ready to go. No one has said don't go. So we're going to start with literature. So for this year, we haven't done literature in a while, I feel like. All of the questions, the books it's going to be the last line of the book that you're going to have to guess what book it is. I'll read each one twice maybe. It's also on the screen, so you probably just enjoy reading it rather than listening to me, because you're going to have to do that a lot tonight. All right, we're going to go. Book 1. So, we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. Mystical. That is book 1. I'll read it one more time and then give you about 30 seconds. So we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceasingly into the past. All right. I'll give you a moment to ponder that. We don't have the form. Caleb was supposed to have the form for your team. That's all right. Give me 1 second. Just ponder on this book. If you've read the book, let me know. Don't tell me what it is in chat, because wow. I'm so sorry, Tom. Caleb was supposed to have the forms for your team. All right. Sorry, guys. Tom, what I'm going to do is I'm going to message you the form on Facebook, and then this and for the next round, and then during the next break, I'll email them all across. Oh, Caleb has it. All right, Caleb's doing it. All right. Gosh, Tom, I won't send you the form because Caleb's got it. All right, we're going to move on because that was a long time to guess that. Book 2. He turned out the light and went into Jem's room. He would be there all night, and he would be there when Jem waked up in the morning. Book 2. He turned out the light and went into Jem's room. He would be there all night, and he would be there when Jem waked up in the morning. All right, if you don't know it by now, you're not going to know it. So we're going to move on to book 3. Book 3. The creatures outside looked from pig to man, and from man to pig, and from pig to man again. But already it was impossible to say which was which. Book 3. The creatures outside looked from pig to man, and from man to pig, and from pig to man again. But already it was impossible to say which was which. I should also clarify, there are 15 books, but you guys probably know that because you have the forms already. But in case you didn't know, there are 15 books. And you'll get 1 point for each correct book. All right, let's move on. Book 4. Oh, this is a long one. For the first time, he heard something that he knew to be music. He heard people singing. Behind him, across vast distances of space and time, from the place he had left, he thought he heard music too, but perhaps it was only an echo. Ooh. Book 4. For the first time, he heard something that he knew to be music. He heard people singing. Behind him, across vast distances of space and time, from the place he had left, he thought he heard music too, but perhaps it was only an echo. Alright, moving on to book 5. Very few castaways can claim to have survived so long at sea as Mr. Patel, and none in company of an adult Bengal tiger. Bengal? Bengal. We'll go with Bengal. Bengal sounds correct. An adult Bengal tiger. I think that's correct. Book 5. Very few castaways can claim to have survived so long at sea as Mr. Patel, and none in the company of an adult Bengal tiger. Your Discord crashed. That's really sad. I'm sorry, guys. Book 6. Book 6. This is a short one. He loved Big Brother. Book 6, He Loved Big Brother. Okay. If you don't know that one by now, you won't. So I'm going to move on to Book 7. Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year I'm going to start that one again. Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. Gosh, that was a mouthful. I apologise. Do you guys know that one of my biggest fears is public speaking? And I organised all of this. Crazy. Okay, Book 7. Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. All right, moving on to Book 8. Over halfway there now. The offing was barred by a black bank of clouds, and the tranquil waterway leading to the uttermost ends of the earth flowed sombre under an overcast sky, seemed to lead into the heart of an immense darkness. Just want to say we're dying. Book 8. The offing was barred by a black bank of clouds, and the tranquil waterway leading to the uttermost ends of the earth flowed sombre under an overcast sky, seemed to lead into the heart of an immense darkness. That was Book 8, and we are going to move on to Book 9. He reached the top of the bank in a single powerful leap. Hazel followed, and together they slipped away, running easily down through the wood, where the first primroses were beginning to bloom. I'm not going to lie, I think this is a hard one. But who knows? Maybe you've read this book. And then you should probably know it. That's generally how knowledge goes. Book 9. He reached the top of the bank in a single powerful leap. Hazel followed, and together they slipped away, running easily down through the wood, where the first primroses were beginning to bloom. Okay, Book 10. Thomas Edison's last words were, "It's very beautiful over there. I don't know where it is. I don't know where there is, but I hope it... Oh, gosh, I really messed this one up. I apologise. I'm going to start this one again. Thomas Edison's last word... Oh, yikes. I'm so sorry. I need some water. Okay. Thomas Edison's last words were, "It's very beautiful over there. I don't know where there is, but I believe it's somewhere, and I hope it's beautiful." Book 10, that is. Wow. It's only 7:43, and I'm struggling. I apologise. Book 10. Thomas Edison's last words were, "It's very beautiful over there. I don't know where there is, but I believe it's somewhere, and I hope it's beautiful." All right, we're going to move on to Book 11. Oh, this is a long one. Okay. I lingered round them under that benign sky, watched the moths fluttering among the heath and harebells, listened to the soft wind breathing through the grass, and wondered how anyone could ever imagine unquiet slumbers for the sleepers in them that quiet earth. Thank you, Nathan Dawson. I appreciate that. Killing it, Meg. All right, Book 11. I lingered round them under that benign sky, watched the moths fluttering among the heath and harebells. Is it harebells? I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Listened to the soft wind breathing through the grass and wondered how anyone could ever imagine unquiet slumbers for the sleepers in them that quiet earth. Book 12. Oh, this is a nice short one. All was well. I like the short ones. It's easy for my vision to read. Book 12, All Was Well. I'll give you guys about 10 more seconds to ponder that one before moving on to Book 13. Okay, that was about 10 seconds. Book 13. He turned away to give them time to pull themselves together and waited, allowing his eyes to rest on the trim cruiser in the distance. Is this another hard one? I don't know. Have I read this book? I don't know. But I imagine it's a good book. Maybe I have read it. I don't know. Anyway, Book 13. He turned away to give them time to pull themselves together and waited, allowing his eyes to rest on the trim cruiser in the distance. How's the Among Us crew going? Did you get Discord up and running again? It's kind of sad that crashed. Okay. Book 14. Oh, now, I guarantee this is a hard one, but I like the book. Humans do such terrible things to each other that sometimes my brain tells me they must be evil, but my heart still isn't convinced. I just hope we can survive. This is a good book, can confirm. Book 14. Humans do such terrible things to each other that sometimes my brain tells me they must be evil, but my heart still isn't convinced. I just hope we can survive. Alright, and we're going to move on to book 15. A last note from your... Oh. Didn't know this many books even existed. Book 15. A last note from your narrator. I am haunted by humans. That could be a hint. I don't know. Book 15. A last note from your narrator. I am haunted by humans. Have you ever heard of a library, bro? All right. It says 1 minute to submit your answers. I'm going to give you 2 because I'm a little bit thirsty. So I'm going to go get something to drink. So in approximately 120 seconds, I'm going to close the Google form and we will go through the answers. I'm glad libraries are opening up now. Me too. Not that I've been to a library in a very long time, but it's nice that everything is opening up now. I did not tip this. All right. How are we going? Does anyone need any more time or are we ready to go through the answers? I will keep my eyes on chat. If I don't hear anything in the next, we'll say 30 seconds, I'm going to close the form and we're going to go through the answers. I have 8 responses in. Oh, that's 9. How many teams do we have? All right, I'm going to give you guys a minute because I'm generous, and then I'm going to close it, all right? My father has just texted me instead of typing in chat. He says, put my ginger beer down. No. All right. 30 more seconds, and then I'm going to close it. Once I've done this, I'll figure out how many teams we actually have, but I should know that already. Alright, let's get a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we are no longer accepting responses and we are going to go through the answers now. So, alright, book 1. So we beat on boats against the current borne back ceaselessly into the past was The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Alright, I haven't read it, but it's a pretty cool last line. Book 2, he turned out the light and went into Jem's room. He would be there all night and he would be there when Jem waked up in the morning. I'll be sad if anyone got this wrong. It is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, one of my favourite books. Alright, book 3, the creatures outside looked from pig to man and from man to pig and from pig to man again, but already it was impossible to say which was which. Which was which? Animal Farm by George Orwell. Book 4 is another long one. For the first time he heard something that he knew to be music. He heard people singing. Behind him, across vast distances from space and time from the place he had left, he had thought he heard music too, but perhaps it was only an echo. Did anyone get this? Because this is a good book. It is The Giver by Lois Lowry. I'm going to say it's Lois. Could be Lewis. I don't know. But it's a great book. You guys should read it. Book 5. Was this book 5? I've forgotten now. Very few castaways can claim to have survived so long at sea as Mr. Patel, and none in the company of an adult Bengal tiger. Of course, is Life of Pi by Jan Martel. I think this is book 6. Honestly, I have lost count. He Loved Big Brother, of course, is 1984, also by George Orwell. Next, Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks, through a day and into the night of his very own room where he found his supper waiting for him, and it was still hot. Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. The offing was barred by a blank bank of clouds, and the tranquil waterway leading to the uttermost ends of the earth flowed somber under an overcast sky, seemed to lead into the heart of an immense darkness. It is, of course, Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad. Next book, he reached the top. Oh, this one I thought was hard. I'm curious if anyone got this right. He reached the top of the bank in a single powerful leap. Hazel followed, and together they slipped away, running easily down through the wood, where the first primroses were beginning to bloom. Was Watership Down by Richard Adams. Next. This one. This is Thomas Edison's last words were, "It's very beautiful over there. I don't know where there is, but I believe it's somewhere. No hope is beautiful. Is Looking for Alaska by John Green." Did anyone guys watch that TV show? I didn't think it was that good, but who knows? Maybe I'm just mean. Next one. I lingered around them under... I don't want to read this one out. It's too long. It's Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. But I'll give you guys a moment to reread it if you wish. Okay, moment's over. Next. All Was Well. All right, I'm going to be mean with this one. Actually, no, I'm not. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. You can't just write Harry Potter. It needs to be in the Deathly... Yeah, you guys should know that, obviously. Okay, next. He turned away to give them time to pull themselves together and waited, allowing his eyes to rest on the trim cruiser in the distance. Lord of the Flies by William Golding. Nextly, this one. This, I'll be really impressed if anyone gets this. Next time I see you, I'll high-five you if you got this one. Humans do such terrible things to each other that sometimes my brain tells me they must be evil, but my heart still isn't convinced. I just hope we can survive. Tomorrow, When the War Began by John Marsden. And lastly, a last note for your narrator, I Am Haunted by Humans, of course, is The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. All right. I'm going to get rid of that. That's one round done. Well done, everyone. I'm going to cross that off my list. Pat yourselves on the back. We are going to move right along to our next round, which is sport. So I will give everyone a minute or two to get the sport form ready, and we will get going. So, all right, I'll give you guys a minute. I'm just going to check. Let's see if anyone got, what was I going to say? Let's see if anyone got Tomorrow Will Begin. I really am curious while we're waiting. Oh, a couple of people did. Well done. Good job. Proud of you. Now the real trivia starts. All right. Has everybody got their sport form up? I will give you guys another 20 seconds and then we'll get going. I'll just get... All right. I'll have a drink. Okay, now, with the sport round, I really pondered what I could do to try and make it a bit harder to Google. In the end, none of my ideas were good, and I just wrote some sport trivia. So, that's it. They're just normal 10 question answer. Pretty simple. Let's go. Sport. Question 1. How many NBA championships did Michael Jordan win with the Chicago Bulls? Just like the last one, I'll read each question twice, give you a bit of time, and we'll move on. Question 1. How many NBA championships did Michael Jordan win with the Chicago Bulls? Dad says, you owe Mum a high five. She got the hard ones. Well done, Mum. Good job. All right. Question 2. Who was the only AFL footballer to win 3 Norm Smith medals? This is a moderately easy one, so I'm going to give you slightly less time. Question 2. Who was the only AFL footballer to win 3 Norm Smith medals? Ponder on that one for a moment. Okay. Question 3. In which sport is 180 deemed a perfect score? Question 3. In which sport is 180 deemed a perfect score? If you have missed a question and you want to go back, just post it in chat. I'll probably say no, but who knows? I might say yes if you ask me nicely. Question 4. Who is the current world number 1 in women's tennis? Question 4. Who is the current world number 1 in women's tennis? But yes, do tell me if I'm moving on a little bit too quickly. Moving on to question 5. Which country are the current Netball World Cup champions? I was too surprised that the Netball World Cup still existed, but... Question 5. Which country are the current Netball World Cup champions? Alright. Moving on to question 6. This is a long one. At the 1976 Olympic Games in Montreal, gymnast Nadia Comaneci, I looked this up, Nadia Comaneci became the first gymnast to score a perfect 10. Which country was she representing? Question 6. At the 1976 Olympic Games in Montreal, gymnast Nadia Comaneci became the first gymnast to score a perfect 10. Which country was she representing? Alright, moving on. Question 7. There are 5 nations who have competed in every Summer Olympic Games. Name 3 of them. You will get, I haven't decided this, I'm just going to decide now. You will get 1 point if you can name 3, half a point if you can name 2, and 0 points if you can only name 1 or less. And if you list more than 3, I'm just going to accept your first 3. Alright? Question 7. There are 5 nations who have competed in every Summer Olympic Games. Name 3 of them. Alright, moving on to question 8. Who did Australia defeat in their first win in a knockout game in the World Cup finals? To clarify, we are talking about soccer and the seniors teams, not the juniors. Question 8. Who did Australia defeat in their first win in a knockout game in the World Cup finals? And question 9. Who won the 2020 Stanley Cup? If you do not know what the Stanley Cup is, please do not Google it. That is part of the fun. Question 9. Who won the 2020 Stanley Cup? And we'll move on to our last question, which is question 10. In 2017, who famously became the first person to free solo El Capitan? To clarify, free solo does mean rope free climb, as in no harness. So they climb it without ropes. You get it. You get it. That was explained well. Question 10. In 2017, who famously became the first person to free solo El Capitan? Alright, I'm going to give you guys 1 to 2 minutes to submit your answers. Please post in the chat if you are having any significant issues. And I will just keep an eye on how many forms we've gotten. So I'm just reading over some of your answers and they're quite funny. All right, we have 8 responses. We're waiting for one more, so I'll go another 1 minute. One of these names does not ring a bell. So let me just go back to the literature form and make sure that otherwise someone missed out on getting there. All right, I'm going to figure this out later. If I have a representative from Team Techno in chat, can they just let me know if you guys got your literature form in or not? Because there is no Techno in the first form. So it'd be great if you could keep your team names consistent. Otherwise, I do have 9 responses. I will close the form now in 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm closing the form and we shall go through the answers together like a family. Okay. Question 1. How many NBA championships did Michael Jordan win with the Chicago Bulls? The answer is 6. You would know that if you watched the Netflix show like my father did. It's the only reason why I knew. All right. Question 2. Who is the only AFL footballer to win 3 Norm Smith medals? And it is, of course, Dustin Martin. I will accept Dusty Martin. Question 3. In which sport is 180 deemed a perfect score? The answer is darts, but whoever wrote Quidditch in the forms, that was really funny and I appreciated that. Question 4. Who is the current world number 1 in women's tennis? It is, of course, Ash Barty. I'll accept Ashley because I'm nice. And also because it's her name. Okay. Question 5. Which country are the current Netball World Cup champions? It's in New Zealand. I know, I was upset too when I found out that it wasn't Australia. But that is a shame. I'm sure Rach Crotty is really sad about it too. Okay. Question 6. At the 1976 Olympic Games in Montreal, gymnast Nadia Comaneci became the first gymnast to score a perfect 10. Which country was she representing? She was representing Romania. Congratulations to her. Question 7. There are 5 nations who have competed in every Summer Olympic Games. Name 3. The 5 are Australia, France, Great Britain, Greece, and Switzerland. I know you guys are shocked to know America, but it is what it is. I believe they didn't go into one of them. I think it was in Russia maybe during the Cold War. I could have made that up, but there is one that they didn't attend at a protest, and so did Canada. Question 8. Who did Australia defeat in their first win in a knockout game in the World Cup finals? It was Brazil. It was the Matildas in the 2015 FIFA Women's World Cup round of 16. I fooled you, didn't you? You guys thought it was Socceroos, but they didn't win because they're not very good. But the Matildas are quite more competent in this. They defeated Brazil. 1-0. Kai Simon scored. It was a great day. Question 9. Who won the 2020 Stanley Cup? It was the Tampa Bay Lightning. If you just write Tampa Bay, I'll probably accept that because that's pretty good trivia to know. You're welcome. And last but not least, question 10. In 2017, who famously became the first person to free solo El Capitan? It was, of course, Alex Honnold. That's a great documentary. Won an Oscar. It's on Disney Plus. If you guys have it, you should watch it. It's called Free Solo. But that's it. That is our question 10. So we are going to take now about a 10-minute break. I'm going to tally up some scores. And I will just chat amongst yourselves. Comment in the chat if you need anything, if anyone doesn't have the forms. And yeah, if someone from Team Techno can just let me know who they are, if they're in the first round or not. Because you guys didn't get a sheet in, unfortunately. But, so, 10 minutes. We'll return. Can't wait. Welcome back, everyone. I just had a great time sorting the answers. There were some really funny answers there. And I laughed a lot. So I just want to clarify, for the sport round, we had a team golf something, so I can't quite remember. And then they didn't submit a book. They submitted a book form, but not the sport. And then there was team techno who did submit a sport form, but not a book form. If you guys are the same team, could you just let me know in chat or message me on Facebook? That'll be ideal. Otherwise, I have got your scores separate, but I might just chuck them together and give you guys some extra points. We're going to move right along now to the movie dialogue. So I'll give you guys a moment to pull up that Google form. I myself will do that at the same time. Once I find it, here we go. Okay, now. This isn't going to run like our... So basically, you hear some movie dialogue and you guess to what movie you think it is. It sounds simple, but for each set, you hear 3 movies will play at the same time. Who's winning? Nathan, I will tell you at the next break who is winning. So like I was saying, yes, you will hear... we are all... I will... you'll hear 3 movies at the same time. Each set will play twice through, and then I will pause the video at the end just to give you maybe an extra 30 seconds to ponder on what you think the answer could be. You'll get 1 point for each answer, so don't stress about trying to get all 3 movies. If you get at least one, you will get at least 1 point, which is great. So I was testing this before with Angelo. Shout out to Angelo. With the audio, I tried to make it as loud as I could. You might just have to switch it up. If you're wearing headphones, that's probably ideal. If you're on your TV, just maybe turn this up a little bit. But yeah, go ahead, listen. And then just let me know in the chat if there's any issues with the audio. I can't really do much from my end, so just my only advice is just try to turn it up. Okay, we're going to get going.
You fight like a younger man. Nothing held back. I don't know who you are. Admirable, but mistaken. I watched CB. Very particular set of literally adopted the task I've acquired over a very long career. I was born in it to make me a nightmare for people like you. By it. All those. If you let my daughter go now, she didn't know it until I was already a man. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, look for the shadows betray you because they belong to me. I will kill you. You fight like a younger man. Nothing held back. I don't know who you are. Admirable, but mistaken. Fire. If you are looking for a ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. You think darkness? I watched CB. A very particular set of literally adopted the task I've acquired over a very long career. I was born in it to make me a nightmare for people like you. By it. All those. If you let my daughter go now, she didn't know it until I was already a man. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, look for the shadows betray you because they belong to me. I will kill you.
I'll just give you guys 30 seconds to see. I really am sorry about the audio. I fiddled around with it a lot today, and that's as loud as I could get. So hopefully you guys can hear. If not, I'm sorry. But I'll give you guys 30 seconds to think, and then we'll move on.
Now, the time has come.
They took the little one.
Select one courageous young
Where is Frodo?
man and woman
Less than 100
for the honor of representing District
Could
12
not be years
in the
restoring this
74th annual
Trying
Hunger
to take the ring
Games.
from
love. It is his
As usual,
beyond our
ladies first.
Forgive me.
Now, the time has come.
They took the little ones.
Select one courageous young
Where is Frodo?
man and woman
Less than 100
for the honor of representing District 12 in the 74th Annual
Trying
Hunger
to take the ring
Games.
from
love. It is his
As usual, ladies first.
Forgive me.
You was my brother, Charlie. You should have looked out for me. You should have taken care of me just a little bit so we have to take them dives for the short end money. That's a touchdown for you. Trust money. You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. Well, there is now. This is what I am. Let's face it. Pulling away. Pulling away. You was my brother, Charlie. You should have looked out for me. You should have taken care of me just a little bit so we have to take them dives for the short end money. That's a touchdown for you. Trust money. You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. Well, there is now. This is what I am. Let's face it. Pulling away. Pulling away.
If you guys do need longer time between the sets, do let me know. But no one has said so in chat so far, so I will keep doing the same time as I am currently doing.
I spoke in the car about the hole at the center of this donut. And what you and Holly that fateful night seemed at first glance to fill that hole perfectly. A donut hole in a donut Elizabeth Swan. But we must look a little closer. And when we do, we see the donut hole laid out in front of him. The bad path. It is not a donut hole, but a smaller donut with its own hole. And our donut is not a hole at all. But I spoke in the car about the hole at the center of this donut. And what you and Holly that fateful night seemed at first glance to fill that hole perfectly. A donut hole in a donut Elizabeth Swan. But we must look a little closer. And when we do, we see the donut hole laid out in front of him. The bad path. It is not a donut hole, but a smaller donut with its own hole. And our donut is not a hole at all.
At the edge of the galaxy, Emperor Zurg has been secretly building a weapon with destructive capacity to annihilate an entire planet. Information that reveals this weapon's and you, my friend, are responsible for delaying my rendezvous with Star Command. You! You are the real boss, aren't you? Now you're an action figure. You fucking child. At the edge of the galaxy, Emperor Zurg has been secretly building a weapon with destructive capacity to annihilate an entire planet. Information that reveals this weapon's and you, my friend, are responsible for delaying my rendezvous with Star Command. You!
Since we've been abroad, we've missed you all so much. Certain events have compelled us to extend our travels.
Hey, my name's Leanne Tui. My kids go to
One day,
Wingate.
when
You
you're
said
older,
you were going to the gym.
You will learn all about the people we've befriended
School gym's closed.
and the dangers we have faced.
Why were you going to the gym?
At times, the world can seem an unfriendly and sinister
Big Mike,
place.
why were you going
But
to the
believe
gym?
us when we say that there is much more good in it than bad.
It's warm.
All you have to do is look hard enough.
Do you have any place to
And
stay
what
tonight?
might seem to be a series of unfortunate events may, in
Don't
fact,
you dare
be
lie
the
to
first
me.
steps of a journey.
Stop
Dear children, since we've been abroad, we've missed you all so much. Certain
Mike.
events have compelled us to extend our travels.
Hey, my name's Leanne Tui. My kids go to
One day,
Wingate.
when
You
you're
said
older,
you were going to the gym.
You will learn all about the people we've befriended
School gym's closed.
and the dangers we have faced.
Why were you going to the gym?
At times, the world can seem an unfriendly and sinister
Big Mike,
place.
why were you going
But
to the
believe
gym?
us when we say that there is much more good in it than bad.
It's warm.
All you have to do is look hard enough.
Do you have any place to
And
stay
what might
tonight?
seem to be a series of unfortunate events may, in
Don't
fact,
you dare
be
lie
the
to
first
me.
steps of a journey.
아삭할 제시카 예동딸 일리노이 시카고 과성나무 리지노 고노미사촌
was amazing. He won 3 piston cups.
He did what in his cup?
아삭할
Fabulous. I never seen Doc
제시카 예동딸 일리노이 시카고 과성나무 리지노 고노미사촌
was amazing. He won 3 piston cups.
He did what in his cup?
I'm gonna ask you this one.
Cardinal rule of car maintenance that you're forbidden
Where
to
is
wet your
Gamora?
hair for at least 24
Okay,
hours
wait,
after
better.
getting a part.
Who's
At the
Gamora?
risk of deactivating the
Do you
ammonium
want
What are you gonna do?
Why is Gamora?
Mow me down the track.
Yes, and wouldn't somebody who's had, say,
Let's
30
do it.
pounds
You shoot
before
my
in
guy
their
and
life
I'll
be
blast
well
him. Let's
aware
go.
of this
Do
rule?
it,
And if
Quill.
in fact you weren't washing your hair,
That's how you're gonna run.
She's right, you can't.
Oh yeah, you
Fast
don't want to
as
tell me
a
where
lick.
she is? That's
And
fine.
if in
I'll
fact
kill
you
all
had
3
heard
of
the
you
See
and
you
I'll
do
beat
it.
it out of
Wyndham
Thanos
wouldn't have had
myself.
time to
Start
hide the
with
gun
you.
before you got downstairs.
All right,
Which would
let me
mean that
ask
you
you
would have
this
had to
one
have
time.
found Mrs. Wyndham
What
with a gun in
master
her
do
hand to
you
make your
serve?
story
Master
plausible.
do I
Isn't
serve?
that
Am I
right?
supposed to say Jesus?
age. Did she tell you that?
You're from Earth.
How would you feel if your father
Missouri.
married
Yeah, that's
someone who was
on
your
Earth.
age? You, however, had time to hide the gun, didn't you, Chetney? After you shot your father. I didn't mean to shoot him.
Thanos?
I thought it was you walking through the door.
I'm gonna ask you
Isn't it the
this
first
one.
cardinal rule of car maintenance that you're forbidden
Where
to
is
wet your
Gamora?
hair for at least
Yeah,
24
okay,
hours
wait,
after
better.
getting a part?
Who's
At the
Gamora?
risk of deactivating the
Do
ammonium
you want
What are you gonna do?
Why is Gamora?
Mow me down the track.
Yes, and wouldn't somebody who's had, say,
Let's
30
do it.
pounds
You shoot
before
my
in
guy
their
and
life
I'll
be
blast
well
him. Let's
aware
go.
of this rule?
Do
And
it,
if
Quill.
in fact you weren't washing your hair,
That's how you're gonna run.
She's right, you can't.
Oh yeah, you don't want
Fast
to
as
tell
a
me
lick.
where she is? That's
And
fine.
if in
I'll
fact
kill
you
all
had
3
heard
of
the
you
See
and
you
I'll
do
beat
it.
it out
Wyndham
of Thanos
wouldn't have had
myself.
time to
Start
hide the
with
gun
you.
before you got downstairs.
All right,
Which would
let me
mean
ask
that
you
would have
this
had to
one
have
time.
found Mrs. Wyndham
What
with a gun in
master
her
do
hand to
you
make your
serve?
story
Master
plausible.
do I
Isn't
serve?
that
Am I
right?
supposed to say Jesus?
age. Did she tell you that?
You're from Earth.
How would you feel if your father
Missouri.
married
Yeah, that's
someone who
on
was your
Earth.
age? You, however, had time to hide the gun, didn't you, Chetney? After you shot your father. I didn't mean to shoot him.
Thanos?
I thought it was you walking through the door.
All right, I'm just going to go back to number 4 quickly, as someone asked in chat for that. So I'll do that. I'm also going to play number 7 again because I was quite short and I think a bit quiet than the others. So let me just go back to that.
The center of this donut. And what you and Holland did that fateful night seemed at first glance to fill that hole perfectly. A donut hole in a donut hole. But we must look a little closer. Curious, isn't it? And when we do, we see the donut hole laid out in front of him. The bad path. It is not a donut hole, but a smaller donut with its own hole. And our donut is not a hole at all. But I spoke in the car about the hole at the center of this donut.
Closed.
And the dangers we have faced.
Why were you going to the gym?
At times, the world can seem an unfriendly and sinister close
Big
to
Mike,
place.
why were you going
But
to the
believe
gym?
us when we say that there is much more good in it than bad.
It's warm.
All you have to do is look hard enough.
Do you have any place to
And
stay
what might
tonight?
seem to be a series of unfortunate events may, in
Don't
fact,
you dare
be the
lie to
first
me.
steps of a journey. In
Don't you
fact,
dare
be the
lie to
first
me.
steps of a journey.
아사카 제시카 외동딸 일리노이 시카고 과성나무 인생의 코노미사촌
Never had time to hide the gun, didn't you, Chuck? After you shot your father.
I didn't mean to shoot him. I thought it was you walking through the door.
Alright, I believe we have 8 answers, so I'll just wait until we get to 9, because that's how much we've heard so far. Well, I won't wait forever. I'll wait another probably 45 seconds or so. And then I shall reveal the answers through the video. I am sorry about the audio for that one. For our other audio round, it is much better. So I do apologize if you guys couldn't hear that well. But I don't really care that much either. Alright. I only have 8. So I'm waiting on either techno or golf. I think it was golf. I'm not quite sure. I will go another 30 seconds. Then I'm going to close the form and we'll play the rest of the video. And you guys will see the answers.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark.
Now, the time has come for us to select one courageous young...
They took the little ones. He's down.
The 1961 Ferrari 250 GT, California.
Say something. Come on.
Rogue? You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender.
We are going to steal. Wait!
Elizabeth Swan.
Barbosa.
Villanueva!
Elizabeth Swan. But I spoke in the car about the hole at the center of this donut. And what
I saw a mom who would die for her son. A man who would kill for his wife.
I got my ticket for the long way round. 2 bottle whiskey.
Left side! You are a toy! You weren't the real Buzz Lightyear, you're an action figure!
Big Mike, why were you going to the gym?
Because it's warm.
Dearest children, since we've been abroad, we have missed you all so much.
Piano lessons. 3 years. Me too. Every day after school.
Could've. They say it was amazing. He won 3 piston cups.
He did what in his cup?
Following the leader, the leader, the leader. We're following the leader.
제시카 외동딸 일리노이 시카고 과선배는 김치모 그는 이사촌.
See your legs. Springs. Steel springs.
I'm gonna ask you this one time. Where is Gamora?
Yeah, I'll do you one better.
And if in fact you weren't washing your hair, as I suspect you weren't because your curls are still intact, wouldn't you have heard the gunshot? And if in fact you had heard the gun...
All right, that was a good round. I enjoyed listening to that, even though I knew what the answers were. Shout out to everyone who got Parasite correctly, because isn't that, oh man, what a great movie. Best picture. All right, we're going to move on to general ignorance, which is our next round. So I'll give you guys about 30 seconds to bring that form up, and then we'll get going. So, how's everyone going so far? Staying hydrated? Oh, I haven't even looked at the hashtag yet. I was too busy with the scores. Where are people uploading their photos? I think I made the hashtag too long, and I apologize, but it's too late now. That's nice. Thank you, guys. We get some not great prizes, but it's fine. All right, we're going to start with our next round, which is general ignorance. It is just 10 normal question answers. So let's go. General ignorance. Question 1. How many hearts does an octopus have? Question 1. General ignorance. How many hearts does an octopus have? All right. Question 2. In what nation would you find the Azadi Tower? And in case you're wondering, that is what it looks like in the picture there. Yes, thanks, Tom. I did see your post. Very, very great on Instagram. I will take a proper look at the hashtag on the next break once I've done the scores. All right, question 2. In what nation would you find the Azadi Tower? Question 3. Which board game is played with teams of players trying to identify specific words from their teammates' drawings? I will give you a hint. The answer is not draw something. Question 3. Which board game is played with teams of players trying to identify specific words from their teammates' drawings? And while you are pondering that question, I would just like to remind you guys, while we're here, we are raising money for Southern Cross Kids Camp Casey. So on the next break, or right now, when you guys are submitting this form, I will chuck in the link in chat to donate. You can do a one-off donation, or you may able to do a weekly donation, monthly donation of as little as $5 a month. All right, question 4. In what part of the body, that should read human body, but in what part of the human body would you find the fibula? Question 4. In what part of the human body would you find the fibula? I'm going to go to Question 5, which is, what is the capital city of Switzerland? This is take my usual reminder to my parents, but I have been to Switzerland and you guys have not. Question 5, what is the capital city of Switzerland? And we shall move to question 6, which is, which Australian has won the most Academy Awards? Or Oscars, if you feel like saying Oscars. Question 6. Which Australian has won the most Academy Awards? And moving on to question 7. In what modern day country was Nikola Tesla born? Question 7. In what modern day country was Nikola Tesla born? Do you guys hear that dog barking? I do. It's quite rude to try and have trivia night. Question 8. Which nation won the 2019 Eurovision Song Contest? I would have written 2020, but it got cancelled. Question 8. Which nation won the 2019 Eurovision Song Contest? I was about to start singing the song out of reflex there, but I won't. Instead, we'll go on to question 9. In what year was Netflix founded? Question 9. What year was Netflix founded? And we shall move right along to question 10. What is the first line of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody? Yes, that's technically in English, technically a music question, but I don't care. It's in general ignorance. Question 10. What is the first line of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody? Okay, I'll give you guys a moment to submit your answers. While I do that, let me find the link for you guys in chat so you can donate. It's a great cause. I believe all donations are also tax deductible. I can't confirm that to be 100% true, but that is my current understanding. Plus, you get to help the kids. Like I did say earlier, all of our fundraising opportunities this year, besides this, did unfortunately get cancelled due to COVID-19. So we really would appreciate it if you could donate any money. Shout out to Andy. She already donated. She couldn't make it tonight, but she donated some money. So thanks, Andy. Gosh, I know I put this link somewhere. This is just giving you guys extra time to submit your answers. There's the link. Okay. Bear with me. Everyone should have got emailed the link as well, but I'll post it in chat regardless. Alright, there it is. The link's in chat. Let's see how many people have submitted their forms. Let's open the form. Let's do that first. What are we doing? General ignorance. We have 4 responses, so I'll give you 5 responses. So I'll give you guys a little bit more time. That link in chat should take you directly to our camp, which is Sckc Camp. But if it doesn't, please donate to the Sckc Camp. I don't know legally if I'm allowed to say this, but we are the best camp. So keep that in mind. We have 6 responses, waiting on at least 2 more. I don't know what happened to Team Techno/Golf, but I'm thinking of you. We have 7 responses. Should be 2 more, perhaps, or at least 1. All right. Everyone that submitted last round is here, but I will give, hopefully, Team Techno a bit more time if they come back. If not, no one ever messaged me saying they were representing Team Techno. But all right, I'm going to go maybe 15 more seconds, but I don't think we're going to get any more responses. Probably not. All right. Shall we go through the answers? I think that's a good idea. General ignorance. Question 1. How many hearts does an octopus have? I did not know this until The answer is not 1, by the way. That's just saying question 1. The answer actually is 3. Fun fact. I only learned that when I was writing the trivia. But that is true. An octopus has 3 hearts. Moving on to question 2. In what nation would you find the Azadi Tower? You would find it in Iran, however you want to say it. That's where you'll find it. It's quite a cool looking tower. I'd visit. Question 3. Which board game is played with teams of players trying to identify specific words from their teammates' drawings? It is, of course, Pictionary. It's a good game if you're good at drawing. Question 4. In what part of the human body would you find the fibula? You would find it in the leg. That's Marty. That is as specific as you need to get. That's fine. Question 5. What is the capital city of Switzerland? It is, in fact, Bern. Although I had been to Switzerland, I have not been to Bern, so maybe I'll go there next time. Who knows? Question 6. Which Australian has the most Academy Awards? It is Catherine Martin. She has won 4. She's Baz Luhrmann's wife, if you're wondering. For production design and costume design, I believe, for Moulin Rouge and Great Gatsby. From memory, I think that's what they are. But she has won 4, correct. Question 7. In what modern-day country was Nikola Tesla born? He was born in Croatia. Croatia represent. All my other Croatians in chat, give me a thumbs up. Shout out to you and shout out to Mum. You're not in chat, but you're Croatian, which is cool. All right, just for you, that question was. Question 8. Which nation won the 2019 Eurovision Song Contest? It was, of course, the Netherlands. I thought Italy should have won that year, to be honest, but that's fine. It was a decent song. Okay. Question 9. What year was Netflix founded? It was founded in 1997. Fun fact, they started as a DVD subscription service. So you would say, hey, I want this DVD, and they would mail it to you, you would watch it, and then you would send it back. It's quite crazy. Okay, question 10. What is the first line of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody? No, I am not going to sing it. It is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Well done, everyone. That was general ignorance. Congratulations. We're going to do one more round before our next break, and that will be music in movies. Probably not what you're thinking, but I will give you guys a moment to pull up that form. When I say moment, I say about 20 seconds or so. Hope you guys are all having a good time. I'm having a good time. Don't forget to donate to Southern Cross Kids Camp Casey. Link is in chat. And if you would like to know more about camp also, you can shoot me a message. I can try and answer your questions. All right. Music in movies. This is not an audio round. This is a visual round. I'm going to show you a still from a movie. In the still, there will be a musical instrument. All you have to do is name the movie. Was this a way for me to get into movie rounds? Yes, that is what it was. No, but normally in a trivia night I would have some questions on the table. This is probably going to be one of those, and it's hard to Google, which is the main point. So we're going to jump right in. Movie 1, if you'd like to name that movie. I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds. If you want more, please do let me know in chat. But I'm just going to set up a 30-second timer on my phone. But you might need more than that, so do let me know in chat if 30 seconds is not long enough. And then I will consider keeping it for longer. But that's the first movie. Azerbaijan was robbed. Which year? Are you talking about 2019? Because I'm telling you, I can't remember Azerbaijan's 2019 Eurovision song. So I'm not sure. Link it in chat and I'll give it a watch. Not on stream because I don't want to get the stream taken down. But off the top of my head, I can't remember what Azerbaijan sounded like in 2019. All right. That's probably long enough. If you do want longer, doesn't let me know. But I'm going to go to the second movie, which is this. My mum will know this, I hope. I hope she's having fun. Do let me know, Mum, if you're not having fun. Also want to shout out Coach Paul and Nurse Michael, who are got some noisy doggos here. Can you repeat the instructions? Of course I can, Nathan. All you have to do is just name what movie it is. It's pretty simple. There must be a delay on the stream. But yeah, that's all you have to do. They also might be noisy doggos near me. I can quite hear them. Yes, I will give you a bit more time in this movie. Well, shout out to Coach Paul and Nurse Michael. For those of you who don't know, we usually run the trivia together. This year I did it all by myself. So I do know that Coach Paul, aka my father, is competing. I'm not sure about Nurse Michael, but if you are, hello. So it's probably their first time competing in a Southern Cross Trivia Night. All right, this is a long time, so I'm going to move on. This is movie 3. This is a good movie. If you guys want a Southern Cross hoodie, I'll let you know when the next order goes through. I believe they're $35. They're quite comfortable. This is a small. It's warm. It keeps me warm at camp in the 40-degree heat, but I also take it to the winter camps. Keeps me warm. All right. If you don't know the movie now, you probably won't. So I'll move it on to movie number 4. Oh, gosh. I can't wait to go back to the cinemas. Caleb will agree with me. You can go to the drive-ins, but it's not quite the same as sitting in a moderately comfortable chair with some hopefully buttered popcorn, depending on which village you go to or how fresh the popcorn is. But the connoisseur ice creams are pretty good. I don't really rate the Choc Tops that much. That's probably not a very nice thing to say. But anyway, that's movie 4. We'll move on to movie 5. I should clarify there are 15 movies now. Everyone should get this right. That's all I'm going to say. But if everybody has been paying attention, everybody should get this right. But I hadn't really. Anyway, that's all I'll say. But get it right is all I'm saying. Get it right. Yes, I really want to agree with him. Yes, Caleb. I knew you would agree with me. Okay. All right. Next one. Movie 6. I actually haven't seen this movie, I'm sorry. But all right. Movie 7, which is this. This is a good movie. I haven't seen this movie in a long time. I might watch it during this week. Also, more advertisement. If anybody has a room to rent near the city, please do let me know. I need to move out of home within the next couple months. Mum told me to get a move on that this weekend. So here I go, Mum. Promoting myself with the need to move out of home. Anywhere from Glen Iris towards the city or a bit closer. Berwick's pretty far. Anyway, do let me know. Send me a message if you have a room to rent. I can or cannot bring a dog. It is up to you. Movie 7. Great film. Okay, we're going to move on to movie 8 because no one's saying I'm going too fast or too slow. So this is the premium pace. Movie 8. Do you guys want to hear a joke while we wait? How do you make someone feel suspense? Okay, moving on to movie 9, which is this. Ooh, my ankle just cracked. I don't think that's a good sign, right? Probably not. Number 10 is this. Yes. Now, we would like you to be specific with this one, is all I will say. Or maybe not, depending on how nice I'm feeling. I'll decide later. Movie 11, Please Donate to Camp. Is this one? No, this is a good one. Maybe 11. I'll give you a bit longer because this one might be a bit harder. So I'll give you an extra 10 seconds or something. But this afternoon, you guys would like to know, my mum bought a lobster costume for my dog. I would show you, but I took her out of it because it was quite embarrassing for all of us involved. Okay. Question 12. Movie 12, which is this. Another good one. Certified Bop. Certified Bop in regards to the Azerbaijan 2019 song. I will have a listen to it. I honestly can't remember. Was it the guy... Oh, was that 2019? Was it the guy that had like all the lasers on his heart and he looked like Iron Man? If not, I don't know what it is then. Was that 2019? 2019 was so long ago. Okay. Movie 13. And movie 14, our second to last movie. Oh, you guys should get this one. I think you will. If you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, it might be a bit harder. But that's how trivia goes. Okay. Movie 15, our last one, which is this. I will give you guys about 30 seconds to look at this one, to watch it. And then I'll give you guys another minute to submit your forms. And we will go through the answers. How nice is it not having to mark everyone's question sheets? That was a real pain from in person. Maybe we should do it like this every year. Except they don't get everyone's food, which that is a downside. There were some tables that had some really good food last year. Actually, every year. But last year, it was great. Okay. 1 minute to submit your answers or however long is needed, really. You guys have been pretty good with getting your forms in. If I am to speak candidly, I will pull the form up. Don't forget to donate to camp. sellinggirlskidscamp.org.au/donate/kg-clamp We have 3 entries. Waiting for about 5 more. Oh, we have 4 responses. 5 responses. After this round, we'll be taking another break, maybe slightly longer than last time, so I can add up the scores and also have a quick squeeze at the hashtags. Give away some prizes. All right, we have 6 responses, waiting for 2 more, I believe. Seven responses, so 1 more. And then we will go through. The one bit I do miss, though, of not being in person is like you'll say an answer and everyone's like, oh, yeah, that was it. That's what I miss. So if you guys could just do that in your own homes now, I would appreciate that. You don't have to like record it or anything, but if you do want to send it to me, that is something I miss. We are waiting on 1 more team. I can maybe even work out which team it is. Chicken Treat, maybe? Chicken Treat, we're waiting on you. There, you're in. Perfect. That's great. All right, I'm going to close the form. And we are going to go through the answers. Okay. Film 1. We'll just type it. Type what? Anyway. Movie 1 is Ghostbusters. We'll type it. I get it. Yes. Thank you, Kevin and Marty. That's what I wanted. Yes, I forgot the little delay. Movie 2 is August Rush. Mum, I hope you got that one. I put it in there for you. All right. Movie 3 is Juno. What a great flick. Good movie. Thank you for that. Question 4. The Book Thief. Second time that's popped up today, but in film form this time. Good old Jeffrey Rush. Good old classic Jeff. Movie 5 is big. Everyone should have got that. I only did realize the other night when I was finalizing everything that this came up in the movie dialogue round. And I was like, look. Oh, well, it's a free point. Hopefully everyone got that one. Number 6 is Bohemian Rhapsody, which also made a cameo earlier in the evening. Movie 7. Thanks, Marty. That's enough now. You can tone it down and chat. Number 7 is Drumline. That's a good movie. You guys should watch that. Movie 8 is Whiplash. Also, all of these are good movies. You guys should just watch more movies and read more books, evidently, looking at the scores. Movie 9 is Titanic. Movie 10, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. I would love it if you guys wrote Part 1, but if majority of you wrote Harry Potter, I might be generous and give you the point. We'll see. But Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Movie 11, man, Road to Perdition, my favourite film of all time. I can hear my father scoffing all the way to wherever the home he's in across the road. Road to Perdition, great film. It was on Netflix. I don't know if it is anymore, but I'll lend it to you. I have 2 copies of it. Road to Perdition. Movie 12, Corpse Bride. Also a great film. This one was on Netflix as well. I don't know if it still is, but it's great. Johnny Depp, Helena Bonham Carter. No, don't give them the point. Stop the point. Movie 13. Now, this could have been quite easy if you were struggling, because if you could have made an educated guess, you would have said The Piano, which is what the film is called. The Piano. You can guess it. I haven't seen it. I don't know what it's about, but it's piano. Movie 14, A Star is Born, Lady Gaga, and I want to say Bradley Cooper. That's Bradley Cooper, right? Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. Yeah. And last but not least, Marriage Story, featuring Kylo Ren and Black Widow. I know, it's a great crossover movie. It's so good. That is General Ignorance. I mean, that was not. We did that already. That was music and movies. Okay, we're going to take another break. Maybe slightly longer than the last break. So while you do that, I'm going to add up the scores through the hashtag. You guys don't be afraid to donate while we're doing that. So I will see you guys briefly. Welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone had a great break. I got a lot of scoring done, had a quiz for the hashtag. My parents also sent me a cute photo of their team. So that's great. We are going to move on to our next category, which is TV, and I will explain it now. It is going to be quite similar to that previous round, where you will get a still of a sign of a fictional TV town. You have to name the TV show. Sounds simple because it is. So I will give you guys a moment to pull up that form. Maybe a bit extra because we had a break, but I hope everyone's had a good break. Hopefully you guys did some donations to Southern Cross Kids Camp Casey. We, the community, are well into preparing our camp for next year. It's looking like it'll be a different one, but it will be a good one, so praise God. Okay. Someone post in the chat if they're not ready. Otherwise, I'm going to start in about 30 seconds. Gosh, our neighbour's dogs have not stopped all evening. I don't know where my dog is. Maybe... Should we call her? She's probably asleep, but let's see. She was on the couch. Is she coming over? Madeline, come here. Come here. Come here. Come say hi to the stream. This is Madeline. She's, I want to say 12 years old. Actually, no, she's not that old. I want to say 10. 9 or 10 years old. She's, great. Well, no one said in chat I'm not ready, but how would they know if they weren't ready? Anyway, we're just going to start. So, name the TV show. It's simple, right? Right. Town 1. It's Stars Hollow. I'll read it out just in case you guys can't see the picture. But that's it. Stars Hollow. After this, we have one town. One town. We have one round left. All right. I think, look, I'll give you guys another 10 seconds. I'm really not sure how much time you guys will need, but tell me to slow down if I am going too fast. Okay. We are going to go to town 2. Pawnee. First in friendship, fourth in obesity. What TV show is this town from? Oh, doggy. Yes. She just went into my room, so hopefully she doesn't pee. And that is like a very likely possibility that she'll pee in my room, but that's fine. Oh, you guys wanted a score update, didn't you? I actually haven't put them in the spreadsheet yet, but we'll make it a mystery. I will apologize for the general ignorance round. People didn't do as well as I thought, so apologies for that. But everyone did quite well in the round after, the music and movies. So well done to everyone. I'm proud of you. I knew this one was going to come up. All right. Let's be real, Kayla. There actually aren't many fictional towns that are recognisable. This is town number 3, though. Hawkins. Hawkins. That is town 3. Is anyone guys following the Europa League? Hoffenheim won 5-0. There's no football on, so I can't really talk about football. But don't let this distract you from the fact that Richmond went back to back. All right, that's town 3. This is town 4, Sunnydale. I believe that says established 1909. Population 38,500. I don't know if that's a hint for you, but the town's name is Sunnydale. What show is it from? You tell me, because that's the aim of the game. We are about to be in live for 2 hours, everyone. So pats on the back all around. And we're going like ahead of schedule almost. So good job, everyone. Excuse me. All right, down 5. Mystic Falls, Virginia. I'm actually not going to lie. I forgot where this is from, but it's fine. It says town of Mystic Falls, Virginia, 1860. I wasn't alive then, so, but... Did you guys know that Hungry Jack's bursters were around in 1997? Fun fact, I learned that today. Let's get a hashtag bursters in chat. Okay. Town 6. Bikini Bottom. Population 530. I want to say that's an 8. This one's pretty easy. Not going to lie. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit less of this one. But Bikini Bottom. Welcome to Bikini Bottom. Okay. Town 7. Charming. Our name says it all. Population 14679. I believe is all it says. But the town's name is Charming, and that's all you need to really remember. Welcome to Charming. FX is a TV channel. I don't know if that helps, but maybe it will. I've seen no hashtag bursters yet in chat. I'm really disappointed, everyone, especially people today. Hashtag bursters. Just once. That's all I'm saying. Just write it in. Okay. Town 8. Dillon. Welcome to Dillon. Home of the state champs, Dillon Panthers. 2006 state champions. Do you guys want a hint? No, I actually won't give you a hint. Actually, I will give you a hint. This is also a movie. Town 8. Dillon. Spelt with 2 L's, if that makes a difference. Dillon. Okay. Town 9. Storybrooke, with an E on the end. Not pronounced Storybrooke-y, or Storybroke-y, or just Storybrooke. Storybrooke is the name of the town. There's also a yellow truck in the photo. I don't know if that holds any significance, but my mum should know this one, so good luck to her. Storybrooke, which is Town 9. What show is this from? We'll have to wait and see. Town 10. Sorry, I don't know what to do in between questions because there's nothing to read. Rosewood. It says, City of Rosewood, incorporated June 1853. You are now leaving Rosewood. You are now leaving the city of Rosewood. Come back again. But someone just cheekily graffitied, don't come back again. I couldn't find a picture without the graffiti, so you just have to deal with it. I'm sorry. I do not, Southern Cross Kids Camp, there's no way endorse or promote graffiti. Please don't do it unless it's illegal. Like those art walls. I don't really know how the legality of those things works, but that's just not graffiti. Alright, moving on. You had a long enough time with Rosewood. Town 11, which is Chester's Mill. I know this picture is a bit blurry, but it was the best one I could find. So I will say it again. Chester's Mill. I would also like to clarify there are also 15 shows to name. As you would have noticed, the people who have the Google Forms. Chester's Mill, Town 11. Welcome to Chester's Mill. That kind of sounds like a real place. There probably is a real Chester's Mill, but in terms of TV land, it is not real. Town 12, Port Noranda. I honestly can't read the top writing. I thought I said farewell, but that doesn't make sense. But yes, the question is Port Noranda. Wow, I nearly just sung the theme song out of reflex. Town 12 for show 12, which is Port Noranda. We are going to move along to Town 13. I do apologise if I'm going too slow. I'm just trying to be mindful of that. Summer Bay. You guys should know this. It says, you are leaving Summer Bay. Drive safely. No one said in chat that it's going too quickly, but hopefully it's not going too slowly either. But no one has complained yet, so I've been going at the same pace. Let's check the stream health. Just, for fun. It is an excellent connection. Oh, we got 3 likes. Thank you, those 3 likers of the stream. How lovely. Thank you. And that doesn't include me because I haven't liked it. Town 13, Summer Bay. We're going to move right on to Town 14, which is Happiness, Arizona. This park commemorates the 128 people killed during the course of its turbulent beginnings. And then I don't know what it says in the background. Maybe 10? I don't know if that's of any significance, but Town 14 is Happiness, Arizona. What show do you think this town is from? Write it in your answer form. Or, if you're not the captain, tell your captain, I think this is the answer. Another good thing, though, without being in person is that people aren't saying the answers loudly and other teams can't hear. I mean, it's probably good for the teams that are smart, not good for the teams that don't know the answer. Maybe just try to sneakily jump into another team's Discord call. Okay. Town 15, Pine Valley. Welcome to Pine Valley, established 1683. That might give you a hint of when this show is from. And there's a nice pine tree. And like a little valley. Oh, I get it. Pine Valley. Ah, very clever. Town 15, Pine Valley. Okay. I will give you guys as much time as it needs for there to be 8 answer forms submitted. 0 so far, but that's okay. You guys have been pretty good with getting your forms in on time. I have seen some great pictures on Instagram, I will say. 2 of them I really liked a lot, belonging to Tom and Andrew. I'm going to like both of them. But these are the prizes I can offer. I'll give you guys a choice. They're not that exciting, but while we wait, there's a copy of Destiny 2. There is a copy of the film. It's new, by the way. New copy. Wedding Crashes. It's still got the plastic on. It's a little bit ripped, but it's there. We have a game called Munchkin Loot Letter. Don't know what that is, but it could be fun. We have another game called Empire Engine. I know, guys, I prepared a lot of prizes, but some of these might go to team in first place. We'll see. We have some reusable bubble tea straws. Let me reach over. A cube cup, which is fun. And we have... I know Tom and Andrew definitely will be interested in some lotion, which is also new. Everything is new. Nothing is used. So... we have 6 responses in. We are waiting for 2 more, and then we will go through I will lock the form. We will go through the answers. Who are we waiting on? Impasters and Chicken... what was your name? Chicken Tender? I've honestly forgot the whole name, but we're waiting on you too. So, hurry in those answers. And we shall go through them. Before getting... 7 answers in. Well done, Imposter. Good job. I am a little bit let down how there was no hashtag bursters in chat, but that's fine. That's fine. You guys are focused on the questions. 8 responses. Chicken treats. Sorry, that's the name. All right. We are no longer accepting responses, and we're going to go through the answers. Okay. Town 1, Stars Hollow. It is, of course, Gilmore Girls. Not a fan of this show, but that's because my sister used to watch this show a lot. I would come home and they would be on TV. Anyway, Town 2, Pawnee, of course, is Parks and Rec. Meg Sus. Izzy, you know what? Not a fan of your yeast. Meg Sus. Pawnee. Obviously, Parks and Rec. Parks and Recreation. I'll accept Parks and Rec or Parks and Recreation. Up to you. Town 3, Welcome to Hawkins is Stranger Things. It's a little bit spoopy. Town 4, Sunnydale. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I will accept Buffy because I'm in a generous mood tonight. Buffy is acceptable, or if you wrote the full title, that's fine. Mystic Falls is from Vampire Diaries. I will accept the Vampire Diaries as well. Did you guys know the Originals, which is a spin-off of the Vampire Diaries? My father watched that on Netflix without watching the original Vampire Diaries. I don't know why, but he watched the whole thing. And I'm assuming he enjoyed it because he watched the whole thing. Anyway, Town 6, Bikini Bottom, of course, is SpongeBob SquarePants. I will accept SpongeBob because, like I said, I'm a nice person. So, SpongeBob SquarePants. Town 7, Charming. Now, this will be hard, but I feel like this picture in the background might have been a hint. It is Sons of Anarchy. I think that's about a bicycle gang. Bicycle gang, motorbike gang? I don't know what they're called. Anyway, that's it. Town 8. Dylan is Friday Night Lights. I haven't watched the show, but the movie I quite enjoyed. I don't know if it's a direct remake though. But anyway, Dylan was Friday Night Lights. Town 9. Storybrooke was of course Once Upon a Time. I'm pretty sure the yellow van is no significance, but who knows? Mum, I hope you got that one right. That was for you. 10. Rosewood. Pretty Little Liars. Yep. Down 11. Chester's Mill is, of course, Under the Dome, that Stephen King show that nobody watched except for me. That got cancelled pretty early on. It was kind of like, it was basically the plot to the Simpsons movie, but with more graphic violence. So it wasn't that graphic. Anyway, Under the Dome, Chester's Mill. Town 12, Port Noranda. Now, I do apologise, this was not a fictional town, but I was running out. Of course, it is, of course, around the twist. Yeah. If it is not fictional, I'm sorry. I just was running out of towns. Summer Bay, Home and Away. You guys all know that. Town 14, Happiness, Arizona. I think this was a hard one. I don't know. Oh, the answer didn't come up. Hang on. That's rude. Did I not put it in? Ah, there it is. The Twilight Zone. I went too quickly. Happiness, Arizona, the Twilight Zone. And last but not least, this one was probably a hard one if you're a bit young, like me. All My Children for Town 15. All right, so good job, everyone. That was the second to last round. We now move on to our final round, which I believe the form is called Music Languages. So, now, YouTube has these funny little bots that detect music. So, fingers crossed the stream does not get taken down. Basically, what's going to happen for this round is I'm going to play you 15 seconds of a song. I'll give you 2 languages on the screen. You guess which language you think it is. Pretty simple. Okay. I will pause it maybe for about 10 seconds just so you guys have some discussion time. Sorry. So yeah, hopefully the stream doesn't get taken down. If it does, we might just end it, I don't know, or we'll do like a Zoom call, or I'll stream on Facebook or Twitch. We'll figure something out if it does, but I don't think it will. Anyway, so I'm going to get that ready. I do want to, this one's much louder than the other one, so if you have your volume up turned really loud, I would suggest turning it down a little bit. Don't say I didn't warn you. Swagface, it's not all K-pop. You're not even playing, so get out here. Okay. So, I will, uno momento, I will get this ready. Okay, languages. So yeah, like I said, this one's a bit louder, so don't say I didn't warn you, and we will go. It's also going to explain the rules here again, so you guys are lucky. Also, sorry, I did forget to mention, some of the flags are being cut off in the video. I blame Final Cut Pro for that, not myself. Just ignore it. It doesn't mean anything. Anyway, sorry about that. Also, sorry about that intro. That was really loud. Anyway, moving on.
3, 2, 1, go! one, go!
하루 종일 머릿속에 네 미소만 우리 그냥 한번 만나볼래요 나 오늘부터 너랑 썸을 한번 타볼 거야 나 매일매일 내게 전화도 할 거야
3, 2, 1, go!
כשאני שר לך את השיר האחרון השארת לי רק מילים מקלט בין הצללים ספרים מסודרים ובין החדרים השארת לי רק מילים
3, 2, 1, go!
Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei numai ei numai ei chipul tău și dragostea din tei mi-amintesc de ochii tăi
3, 2, 1, go!
Und wie du wieder aussiehst, Löcher in der Hose und ständig dieser Lärm. Und dann noch deine Haare, da fehlen mir die Worte. Musst du die denn
3, 2, 1, go!
把声音放轻一点，双脚走近一点，直到与你面对面，耳朵听。
3, 2, 1, go!
माया पानी खाने धारा कलको रातों दिन तिमी खै झल्को नरो माया सम्झेर मलाई दूर दूरमा धेने राख्दैन
3, 2, 1, go!
Eu sei que não se ama sozinho, talvez devagarinho possas voltar a aprender.
Alright, that was quicker than I thought, so I might just play that again one more time for you guys, so you can, because the clips weren't that long. And the stream is still up, which is good, so YouTube didn't take us down. So I will play that again for you, so you guys can listen and debate, or if you know, just enjoy the music. I was really rocking out by myself, which I'm glad no one could see that, so, alright. Oh, that's not the right screen. There we go.
Orchestre des coups, c'est tous des jaloux. Jaloux, 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 moi je m'en fous. De toutes ces choses qui me disent, c'est juste des jaloux. Jamais comblé, toujours.
3, 2, 1, go!
하루 종일 머릿속에 네 미소만 우리 그냥 한번 만나볼래요 나 오늘부터 너랑 썸을 한번 타볼 거야 나 매일매일 내게 전화도 할 거야
3, 2, 1, go!
כשאני שר לך את השיר האחרון השארת לי רק מילים מקלט בין הצללים ספרים מסודרים ובין החדרים השארת לי רק מילים
3, 2, 1, go!
Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei numai ei chipul tău și
one, go!
माया पानी खाने गलधारा कोलको रातों दिन तिमी खै झल्को नरो माया सम्झेर मलाई दूर दूरमा धेनेरा
3, 2, 1, go!
Eu sei que não se ama sozinho. Talvez devagarinho possas voltar a aprender.
Three, two, one, go!
C'est tous des jaloux. Jaloux, 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 jaloux.
하루 종일 머릿속에 네 미소만 우리 그냥 한번 만나볼래요 나 오늘부터 너
כשאני שלח את השיר האחרון נשאר לי רק מילים Race a black star נומה נומה יאי נומה נומה יאי נומה נומה נומה
Und wie du wieder aussiehst, Löcher in der Hose und ständig dieser Lärm.
把声音放轻一点，双脚走近一点。
माया पानी खाने गलधारा कोलको रातों दिन तिमी खै
Eu sei que não se ama sozinho.
I will just replay the answer video because my father was texting me that missed some, so I don't remember them all. So I'll just play it again. So enjoy the music one more time. We'll go.
C'est tous des jaloux. Jaloux, 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 jaloux.
하루 종일 머릿속에 네 미소만 우리 그냥 한번 만나볼래요 나 오늘부터 너
כשאני שלח את השיר נשאר לי רק מילים Race a black star
Luma luma yay, luma luma yay, luma 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 yay.
Und wie du wieder aussiehst, Löcher in der Hose und ständig dieser Lärm.
把声音放轻一点，双脚走近一点。
माया पानी खाने गलधारा कोलको रातों दिन तिमी खै
Okay. I just realized my mic was on. Molo's last dance was coming through, so I don't think I did anything. But anyway, that was the last round. So well done for everyone. We got through 7 rounds of trivia in quite a good time. So we're going to have one last very quick break while I'll put in the final scores into the spreadsheet, and we will have ourselves a winner and maybe prizes for second and third. So yes, Andrew and Tom, if you could get to me about what prizes you would like to claim for your lovely things. I can't answer the call right now. So we're going to take another 5-minute, hopefully, break. Andrew, Tom, get back to me at what prize you would like. Just message me if you forgot. And we'll find out the winners very, very soon. Don't forget to donate to camp. Please do that. Let me know if you did, and I'll give you a high five if I see you next. Thank you. All right, we'll be back shortly. Okay, everyone, welcome back. I have added up the scores and we've got a result. But firstly, thank you guys all for playing. I hope you guys had fun. I had lots of fun. Don't forget, I know I told you a lot to donate. Every donation above $2 is tax deductible. I have got the confirmation now. So just do it, help out the kids. It's a really great cause. And yeah, I would really appreciate any donations you guys can do. I'll post the link again in chat. Hopefully it's still copy and pasted. It is. All right, the link's again in chat to donate. We are going to go through the scores right now. So, RIP Team Golf and Techno, they never came back. So if we're going to go from very last, which we will. Team Golf, who were only around for the first round, and they only got 1, so they're in last place with 1. Followed by Techno, who only ran for the sport round, and they got 4. So, for the real teams now. In technically last place, but it's fine, because you had fun. On 40.5 points, it is Cypher. Well done to Cypher. Claps. Because Cypher, I actually don't know who you are, but you came last, and this is your prize. You get an OK Boomer card. Well done. You can even have 2. 3. You can have 3, 4. No, you can have 5. You can have 5 OK Boomer cards. Well done. Well done, Cypher. Okay. In 7th technically, on a total of 42 points, is the... Sorry. 1 second. I've forgotten. Sckc Sisters. Well done. Great. Great. How you guys had fun. I'm so glad. In 6th place, on 46.5 points, it is... I don't have the full names in the spreadsheet, I switch. The Pooch Parents. Well done, Pooch Parents. Pooch Parents. I hope you guys had fun. Well done. Thank you for playing. In, what was that? 6? 8, 7, 6. In 5th place, on 49 points, we have... What's our name? Don't ask me. Well done, guys. Hope you guys had fun. Thank you for playing. That was 5th, so... Wait, what was that 6? 1, 2... That was 5th. In 4th place, on just half a point more, on 49.5, is Team Cash. Well done. I hope you guys had fun. We are now to our top 3. We are left with Impasta, Trump 2020, and Chicken Treat, also known as the Matthew Withers. You guys are all in the top 3. I'll read out the scores first. So, 3rd place was 66.5. 66.5. 2nd place was 67. Very close. And 1st place was considerably less close, which was 83. So, in 3rd place with a score of 66.5 is Trump 2020. I don't want to say that again, but Trump 2020 came 3rd. Which is, well done, Trump 2020. You guys came 3rd. In 2nd place, so the last 2 scores, 67, 83, Impasta and Chicken, I forget it, Chicken Treat. I'll go 1st place with a score of 83 points, and the winner of our trivia night, it is Impasta. Well done, guys. You guys had fun. Congratulations. So that is Chicken Treat, aka Matthew Withers, coming 2nd with 67 points. So well done, Impasta. You guys will have a prize on your way, which really is technically up to you. We got some money donated for a $50 gift card of your choice, so you can go Steam, Uber Eats. Let me know. I'll get that sent out to you guys. So decide it and then let me know. That's fine. I do have a lot of prizes left over. So 2nd place. Honestly, I'll just show into the camera again. Matthew Withers, if you want this, let me know. But yeah, we have Destiny. There's some games. Bubble tea straws. Yeah. This stuff. Chat's going crazy. Well done, Impasta. All right. Well, that's been the end of our stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. like I said, this is really fun and all, but it is really about the kids. So please do donate if you can. I will put the link one more time in chat. All donations above $2 are tax deductible. You can also choose to sponsor a child with donations monthly from as little as $5 a month, which is like $1.25 a week. That was pretty fun. Is that correct? I think that's correct. That's pretty cheap. So please consider donating. If you have any questions about camp, do let me know. But otherwise, I would like to say thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next year, hopefully in person, or you guys can come in person. But thanks so much, everyone. I'll catch you later, and goodbye.